Hello, Legend Bloods, Legend Breed here, and welcome back to another Chatting with Legend. We're continuing the series because I figured, screw it, why not? Because I have a lot of stuff to talk about in the very short amount of time that it all frickin' happened. For today's episode, I figured we might as well be joining the Summer Delights for our Solstice of Heroes event in the world of Destiny 2. Boy, am I gonna need this grass to calm me down after the uncopious amount of bullshit that happened in the past month. So, for those of you who don't know, I have not uploaded a damn thing in the past month, especially right after I uploaded my 4th of July video. And immediately after doing so, I got my 4th of July video prepped up, I got other videos prepped up, I was ready for multiplayer, I was ready for Batman Arkham Origins, and I have more videos to upload after this. Especially like a belated Destiny, not a Destiny 2, a belated Legendary Reed birthday live stream, because my birthday was on the 30th, it was just a couple days ago. However, I have a lot of history to backtrack and explain before I get to why I didn't make my videos. See, almost immediately after the events of freaking July 4th, I uploaded the video, my July 4th appreciation video of me playing Halo Infinite. After about an hour of that being uploaded, my channel was deleted. I kid you not, Legendary Reed was deleted by YouTube because I posted, and I quote, sexual and or nudity. I uploaded, YouTube stated that they somehow found, somewhere within all of my content, sexual content and or nudity. I sat there as like, that is absolute and utter bull. That is absolute and utter bull. However, I will admit, I'm not gonna lie, I was furious. I was beyond ticked off. I was beyond furious. Absolutely royally pissed. However, I realized that YouTube might have uploaded something new to their algorithm or whatever. They have updated the coding or whatever, and it backfired horribly. Because a couple days later, that's when the lo-fi live streams and the hip-hop beats that ran for 24/7, 365 days a year, when all of those have been shut down and taken down off of YouTube, that's when it kind of hit me like, oh, I don't think YouTube's doing this on purpose. I think they did something wrong, and their entire company is probably now in hellfire trying to fix it. So, this was the first week of July. It took them 2 weeks to get my channel back. I didn't really care for how long it took. I just still sat there like, hey, yo, I'm gonna get my channel back, right? And I didn't hear any responses. So I kept making my complaints. I kept making my, making emails saying, hey, I am getting my channel back because I've not broken any of your policies or your rules. I haven't done anything of that sort, and by all means, if I have, give me an example. Give me the proof, and then I'll back off. Otherwise, I'm going to war with all you fuckers. This may be a small-time channel, but trust me, this is my hobby. And you don't just take a hobby away from a man. You don't take away a man's hobby and expect nothing to just fucking happen out of it. Hell no. I'm gonna go to war with you scumbags. And I was about to. Dear God, I was about to. However, they investigated my channel. After all their chaos with lo-fi and tons of big-time and small-time channels just going off the face of the internet, they got my channel back, and now I am thankful that YouTube has not canceled me again for some apparent reason. Hopefully, not apparent reason of nudity and or sexual content. Of all the stuff I do on this channel, that's like the biggest flag I was surprised to have been called out for. Not even gonna lie. Most random thing to have been called out for. But anyways, so that was the first 2 weeks of frickin' July. At that point, I'd finally gotten my channel back, and by then, it was my birthday. 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, whatever the case was. So for the entire week of my birthday, I was editing videos, getting things prepped up, and now I had all of my videos prepped up. I was just needed to upload them. I just needed to make my live stream. I was going to make my birthday live stream. However, because we got, again, busy with my birthday, because, you know, people coming over, we're making plans to go out, all that stuff. Everything's just going about, and I'm sitting there like, fine, I'll wait a little bit longer. I mean, I just got my channel back. I'll make my video saying I got my channel deleted very shortly. Let me just make my birthday video explaining, hey, I did get my channel deleted. I'll explain that in another video shortly. And then, about a couple days after my birthday, I was just playing Destiny 2 for the fun of it as I was processing my videos of all the edits. And I ran into this fire team of 2 in a strike. I was playing Nightfalls for the sake of this wonderful Solstice events to get my armor coated, and my armor is coated, it is glowing, and it is legendary. I love it, it is fantastic, although having to pay $10 just to get it to glow was not my most favorite ordeal. Especially since it only worked for the one character, and I'd have to spend another 20 bucks just to get my Hunter and Warlock glowing as well. Just to get them through the same exact frickin' grind. Yeah, that was not gonna happen. I did it for the Titan. I ain't doing it twice. I ain't doing it 3 times. I'm just doing it once. Sorry, not sorry. But I was basically grinding for this armor set, going through Nightfalls, on stuff like that. And unfortunately, I ran into a fire team of 2. Now, for anyone who plays Destiny 2 regularly, they understand that Nightfalls aren't a big problem, especially if you know what you're doing, you have the good loot, yada yada yada. The problem that I necessarily have with Nightfalls isn't the fact that I do or do not have loot, it's more or less the fact of whether I do or do not have to deal with speedrunners. Speedrunners annoy the ever-living crap out of me, and I just don't know why. Like, it's the concept that they think, oh, don't worry, I'll just run past all of the guards. I'll run past all of the ads, leaving them for the other 2 to deal with whilst I get to the boss and deal with it first and then quickly get out of here. I understand people speedrun because they don't like the strikes, but they still have to do it to get loot. I understand that, but still it's annoying to me because I don't like to speedrun. If I go into Nightfalls or strikes or anything like that, I'm bringing bounties with me, man. I'm bringing stuff to do. I'm going to be taking my time killing everything with this specific hand cannon, with this specific ability, with this or that, or yada yada yada. I'm not going to go through a frickin' Nightfall and run past everything because I'm uninterested in the Nightfall. If that's the case, then I wouldn't have played Nightfalls. But anyways, I'm getting off topic here as I'm exploring the wonderfully grassed area of the Solstice Events Tower, which ends in just a couple of hours. So freaking, I'm going throughout this event, I'm sitting there, it's like, oh, it's a fire team of 2. Don't worry, this can't end that badly. Boy, was I wrong. So there's 2 mates in this fire team of 2. Let's just call one G, and the other one, what was it? VZ? FZ? I don't know. So G and F and VZ. G and VZ. Yeah, that sounds about right. So G was pretty much his other mate. The mate that kind of stuck around with me because he was an underleveled light mate. And not only was he underleveled, but he was also being left in the dust. Why? Because VZ was leaving him in the dust. VZ was a speedrunning a-hole that just left me and his own bloody pal in the dust. We dealt with all the ads, this mate kept running ahead of us, and kept killing the one ad just so we could unlock the door and yada 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 yada. It was just basically a bunch of annoying bullcrap. The things that annoy me whenever I deal with a speedrunner. Because I don't know why, but speedrunners have this really weird mentality that, oh, since I'm speedrunning, everyone else should be speedrunning as well. So when his other 2 teammates aren't speedrunning with him, he'll get mad and start messaging us, just leave him, just run, just go for the exit, just do this, just do that. It's a very annoying thing to deal with. At least to me. The rest of the world may not feel that way, but I feel that it's annoying when I have to deal with a speedrunner and I don't care about the speedrunner. Then the speedrunner's looking at me like, oh, why aren't you doing this with me? Why aren't you running with me? Why are you doing your own thing like an individual human being? So I'm sitting there, I'm getting annoyed. I'm helping his buddy because he's underleveled. He doesn't have good loot. I was shooting things, I'm helping situations, I'm reviving him over and over and over again because he's under-leveled and he should not be doing this activity. But whatever. We finally catch up to this mate. We were on the inverted spire, so as we were approaching the drill, and which we needed to, you know, head into the drill, defeat all the champions, kill all the ads. It was primarily the area where you got surrounded by war beasts. So I'm sitting there. We finally catch up to this mate. We're done with the battlefield. We catch up to this mate. And I'm guessing VZ is just sick and tired of us being left behind. So I'm guessing his idea is that he's just going to tell his mate over intercoms, because again, they're in a fire team too. I'm assuming they're in chat. So I'm guessing he told his mate to wait up here, so that way I could go down there and deal with all the work for them. And once I noticed that they weren't coming down to help me, because a part of me figured, yes, VZ's gonna hide up here and G is probably gonna head down there. G didn't head down there, but he kept looking at his mate, like repeated, like looking at the hole, looking at his mate, looking at his hole, looking at his mate. And I could see the confusion in his head, like, what should I do? Why were we not going down there? And VZ was just not going down there. So automatically I could kind of tell, yes. They're not going to go down there. He wants someone else to do the work for him so that way he can speed up past everything. Gotcha. Here's an idea. No, and go screw yourself. So I go down there, and I pop my super, using stasis at the time, and I suck with stasis. I don't know why, but I am absolutely garbage at stasis. I really couldn't tell you why. But I popped my stasis super, and I destroyed everything. Every war beast, all the champions, everything. I honestly thought to God I was going to make a fool of myself. But I didn't. I kept killing everything in that room. And because of that, it made me a little blood drunk. So I started yelling in real life, "Get your asses down here," before I do the same thing to y'all. I was pissed. I was not happy. This mate was just forcing his mate to do stuff that he didn't want to do and force him into a situation that was going to get him killed. G was under-leveled and should not have been doing that activity. And more importantly, VZ just kept freaking leaving him behind. And that is the worst thing you could do to an under-level light player. Make him do an activity he's not going to succeed in, and then make him feel unincluded in. I feel bad for G. I felt angry at VZ. Finally, we're kind of moving forward. We're getting to the point in which we need to drive past, shoot all the enemies. We're slowly getting to the point in which we need to... What's that one part? Yes. We need to avoid the massive drills digging holes into the ground, otherwise we get one shot and insta-pwned. So I'm sitting there like, okay, we just need to avoid all the freaking drills. Not a difficult thing to do, and in fact, since I'm so pissed off at this moment, I, myself, can be a fantastic speedrunner. So, just to give VZ a taste of his own medicine, I decided to speedrun past him and G and left them in the dust. Just to kind of teach him a lesson. I didn't really care how he'd take to it, I just said, screw you, because this is what you're doing to me, this is what I'm going to do to you. Get the picture, get the message, now that you're all pissed off and unhappy with me, good. You can either leave the strike and take your buddy with you, and I can leave too, and we can waste both of our times, or whatever the case is. Frankly, I don't care. I'm pissing you off tonight. Got it? Good. Okay. So that was the intent. I make my way past all the drill bits, by the way. Right as we're entering the drill area where they're just digging in the ground and destroying everything around them, G dies, and I got even more pissed at VZ because VZ just runs past him. Doesn't even revive his own mate. And Zether's like, yep, nope, you deserve this. You bloody deserve a 30-second, 25-second respawn timer at this point. Screw you and the horse you rode in on, buddy. I made my way past all the drill bits, I made my way past all the ads, and I just did this to him. Sat there in my pretty little chair waiting for him. I could see his eyes on me, I could see them staring at me from their corpses, I could see just how pissed they were. I didn't pull him. I did not enter the boss room of the inverted spire and kill or start up the final boss. I sat there and I waited. And I watched G and VZ die time and time and time again for about a good 5 minutes. Then we started losing points on the Nightfall timer. And I sat there, I was like, okay, that's enough time. 5 minutes is enough before someone starts rage quitting. So I finally pull him, I get to the final boss room, and VZ is just mad. He is unbelievably pissed at me. This mate is shooting all of his rocket shots at me, shooting all of his special, his frickin' primary. He's wasting every single bullet. He says, you know what? Because you're an asshole, I'm gonna be an asshole. Okay? Like you weren't already being one beforehand. That's nice to know. So he decides to jump off the face of the planet and kill himself. And I'm pretty sure he was trying to coerce G into this plan as well, because G didn't do this at the beginning. He just kind of stuck around and didn't do anything. He just kind of sat there and avoided trouble. He literally got shot at, would run away, but he wouldn't shoot at the Vex, saying, probably thinking that it would help me and whatnot. Alright, this might got a really cool skin. Nice. Anyways, getting off topic. So, this mate is now killing himself over and over again. The boss has been spawned, and I unfortunately have a very crappy loadout. So, after one round, and G, halfway through that first round, just, starts realizing, maybe, just maybe I should probably start killing myself so this mate will stop yelling at me. I'm assuming he's yelling at him. He seems to be that type of mate that would yell at his partner. So, freaking, he starts killing himself at that point. They're both just jumping off the map, ending their own lives, making it impossible for me to finish off this boss. Or at least that's what they're thinking. They're thinking I'm gonna rage quit and they're just gonna freaking finish this boss off with me out of the way. No. It felt good to freaking umbro these mates. It felt absolutely fantastic to screw them sideways. Wanna know why? Simple. I quickly swapped over something a bit more friendly for the environment. Shotgun, SMG, yada yada yada. A couple mods that would help me get multiple kills at once. And before I realized that I was soloing the boss of the Inverted Spire on a Nightfall and an increased difficulty by myself. And the best part is I was using their corpses as a crutch. I was literally, every time I got into a jiff where I was about to die, little problem, a big bug in the game, frickin' ran over to their ghosts, revived them, and gave myself a quick overshoot. They jumped off very shortly afterwards, but those 5 seconds of me just getting that one quick overshield is all I needed to have frickin' ended that strike. I cleared the first floor, I cleared the second floor, and I almost finished the strike boss by myself right up until the very last couple bars of health. I'd say it was 1/3 of his last bar of health. So what does that mean? If the mate has 3 bars of health, then I said he has 1/3 of his last bar. He had a smidget left of health. Let's just say that. He had a smidget left of health. I thought I was actually kind of screwed because I ran out of special and I ran out of heavy. So part of me sat there and thought, oh god, I'm screwed. This mate's about to laugh. There's no way I can do it. Well, let's just continuously keep shooting our bullets at this mate, because unfortunately, am I using stasis? Yes. Am I still using a shotgun without any bullets? Am I using the closest thing to a recluse I can get my hands on? Yes. But have I made it this far on my second attempt? Yes, I have. Let's show this mofo who the fuck I am. And right before I started doing more damage to the boss, and right before I started killing and finishing the boss off with what little ammunition I had left in my SMG, VZ left. He realized I was actually about to finish it by myself, no help, and left. G, on the other hand,
Eververse has the goods.
G actually revived himself and started throwing his super and his weapons and bullets. He threw everything at the final boss just to help me. And boy, did it feel good. So I messaged G saying, hey, thank you, that was real nice of you, I'm so sorry that your mate was an a-hole, but honestly, no offense, fuck him, screw him. slave him, because he wasn't nice to you, he wasn't nice to me, whatever the case was. And I went upstairs and I got myself a nice Coca-Cola. Came back downstairs and I thought to myself, it wouldn't be nice to message VZ, there's no need to. Minute passes by and I said, but it would be freaking hilarious if I did. Yes, it would be bloody hilarious if I did. So anyways, I attempted messaging him and I realized, G reported me for harassment after they were being jackasses to me and to his own buddy. Got it. So literally I was deleted off of YouTube 2.5 weeks. I got about roughly a week for my birthday to be back on YouTube. Continued editing, prep to make more videos and upload them. Then I got suspended from Xbox party chats, game chats, and of course, live streaming. So yeah, that's what I dealt with for the past frickin' month. For those of you who were questioning, well, why is that a problem? Let me answer that question. I don't have a recording card. This is all I have to record my videos. Twitch, you know, live stream. This is all I have to record my videos with. So when I was suspended, after having my channel deleted, so pretty much after having no way to upload my videos, and having no way to record my videos, I just sat there and said to myself, I don't regret it, but I damn straight don't deserve this either. So yeah, that's what I dealt with for the past month. Like I just said, I don't regret it one bit. BZ could go fuck himself. He was an asshole. Don't regret it one bit. Yeah. That's what I dealt with for the past month. That's why I haven't been uploading, but I will be uploading here soon. But yeah, that's all I have for today's Chatting with Legends. Just a complaint session, really. Along with enjoying the nice scenic view of this wonderful solstice event. Don't get me wrong, them adding grass to the area wasn't the coolest idea. Personally, I freaking loved it. I'm gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain, sorry. I am going to rave about this in the next episode because the grass was just a nice spring summer touch. They could have put flowers all over the place. They could have put this massive vibrant colors all over the place, but just make it really feel like a celebration and making this feel like it really is about us, having the white confetti going around the place and just small flowers, the statue in the middle, and just grass all over the place. It felt simplistically enough to say, hey, we're celebrating the summer, but we're also celebrating, and primarily celebrating. You've done so much for this community. Thank you. So I hope everyone's having a great solstice. Hope everyone's having a fantastic summer. I'll see you, Legend Players, next video. Bye-bye! I promise you, from here on out, I'm gonna try to make every single Chatting with Legend video something other than Destiny 2. I promise. Love you guys.